We know Paro, he had a dream. His dream was, he knew there was going to be a major famine. King Paro in Egypt, King Pharaoh, as they say it. He had a dream in Egypt that he's going to have a major ra'av, a major famine. So he says, listen, Baruch Hashem, I got a sign from heaven that this tragedy is going to happen. Let's start preparing now. Let's start saving up as much as wheat kernels or whatever, as much food as possible. That the Torah tells us that Paro was looking for not just any administrator or any CEO. He was looking for Adam, for a person that was chacham v'navon, who was smart v'navon. Navon, literally what it means is a person that knows how to look into things. He knows how to analyze facts. He knows how to look into facts, into a deeper understanding. He knows how to look ahead of situations. So King Paro says, I need a person that's not only just going to organize the factories and the storage that I have. I need a person that's a chacham and a navon. Why do you need such a talented, extra genius of a person for something that you don't need such a genius? You just need a good administrator that knows how to run things well, that's very organized, that's smart, that knows how to save time. Why does he need such an extra genius of a person? So tell us the Achonim, Rav Moshe Sternbach says in a Sefer, big rabbi in Yerushalayim. He says, let's be realistic. His job was, Yosef HaTzadik, his job was that although right now he has so much wheat in front of his face, there was shefa, there was abundance, there was so much good. His job was, although there's good in front of you right now, but later on there's not going to be any good. It's going to be a famine, it's going to be a ra'af. So his job was to save as much food as he could for the years when there's not going to be any food. Sounds easy, but at the moment, when a person has so much good in front of him, b'shefa, he has so much of it, it's very hard to think about in 7 years from now, oh, I got to save for 7 years from now. It's very hard to think like that. You save here, you save a little bit there, but he needed a genius of a person that knows how to look ahead of time. Ezo chacham, a person who knows how to see the nolad, who knows how to see the outcome of the situation. So he needed Yosef HaTzadik because he needed a person that although he has so much good in front of him and so much food, he knows how to save it and grab it for later. The Torah tells us every single Jew, by the way, has the nitzotz of Yosef HaTzadik. He has a part of him in his soul. He has of Yosef HaTzadik. One of the messages that Yosef HaTzadik gave us was this message. Jews have it in them to think ahead of time, to always put in their minds what's going to be about the day after tomorrow, which means a person in this lifetime has so much opportunities to grab, so much Torah to learn. Every 1 minute of learning Torah, the Talmud, is a big mitzvah. So much good commandments to do, to light the candles every Erev Shabbat. For a person to make a blessing before he drinks a cup of water. For a person to make a blessing when he goes outside the bathroom. There's so much mitzvah to watch your mouth, to say a good word to a friend, to put on tefillin. There's so much commandments in Torah and opportunities a person can grab. But if he doesn't grab it while he's alive and healthy, Baruch Hashem ad 120 shana, then after 120, in Olam Haba, that's it. Whatever you came with to the next world, that's what a person lives with. Kol hatoreach be'erev Shabbat, ochel be'Shabbat. English, whoever cooks on Friday for Shabbat will have something to eat on Shabbat. Because we know on Shabbat a person can't cook. So if a person didn't cook before, he has nothing to eat on Shabbat. So too says the Gemara. Kol hatoreach be'erev Shabbat, whoever works in this world, which means he grabs another mitzvah, another opportunity, another good word, another moment of Torah. He runs and he grabs it and he utilizes his time. Yochal b'Shabbat. That's the person that's going to have something to live with in the next world. And that's in every single one of us, myself and every single one of us. Just like Yosef HaTzadik had this, of a genius of a person that knew, although he had so much good in front of him, he didn't mezazel it. He didn't make believe, oh, it's going to last forever. Who cares about it? No, he saved every single kernel. He saved wheat and he thought about the day after tomorrow for the next 7 years afterwards was going to be a famine. So to every single one of us. Let's utilize the opportunity that we have, that we're alive and healthy. Thank you, Hashem. And utilize it for good things like right now. And do the mitzvot and the Torah. And try to grab as much as you could.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.